So, hello everyone, let me just get down. I'm just going to put my gloves on. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you enjoyed the last potting video where I had that little baby conger. I'd like to give you a bit of a fish tank update as well. So I had obviously that little baby conger in the last video. It was about that big. In my tank I have a goby, it's about that big. And 2 days ago, it's currently Thursday, so it would have been a Tuesday. I watched that goby. It went for the conger, and then I noticed like a bunch of sand getting kicked up, so I've looked over, and the goby has just ripped the conger's stomach out. Bit gruesome. But that is the last thing I was expecting to happen. These gloves are different sizes. Anyways, very hot today. Let me just try get a good angle on the GoPro. That's perfect. Right, so on my head, POV sort of thing. Today we are doing some potting. Obviously I don't actually have any bait, which is lovely. That Princess Yacht over there has been putting posts of pictures of lobsters up, and he's got dive gear on board, and he's been going through me pots, so no surprise if there's nothing in them. I'll just verbalise it to my YouTube channel that there's pictures of him on Facebook, and the reason I know it's him is because my dad commented, "Oi, that's my boy's pots you're going through," and I'm pretty sure it was like 4 minutes later he got blocked by the guy. It's just an admission of guilt, I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure that Princess Yacht out there has been going through me gear, so good way to start the day. I do have a bit of repairs to do, as you've seen in the last video, so I brought me twine and me what's it called, me twine and a bit of trawl mesh out, and I'm just gonna plod. I'm just gonna go slow and make sure I do everything properly. Yeah, I've also got some cable ties because you're allowed to close your escape hatches because of the octopus, and I have signs of octopus in my pots. Yes, last time when I had that, if you watched last video, I had a triggerfish, and in that pot was a hollowed out lobster, which is what the octopus do to them. I've also got word on a few pots that I've been missing, and I'm gonna get in the water tomorrow with all my spearfishing gear and yeah, see what I can't find. I've got 3 pots missing. I know where 2 of them are, and I just got word that someone's found the third one, and I'm gonna dive on it tomorrow, put a rope around it, and yeah, see what I can do. But anyway, just rowing over to the first pot. I thought I'd give you guys a nice long intro. Gosh, beach is so hot today. It's 6 o'clock and I'm absolutely baking. I couldn't have come out earlier. I was on fire. It is my mate's birthday, so you know what, I'll give him a shout out. The guy who runs JT Engraves, as you guys know, I have got some stuff off him in the past. Good friend of mine, Jensen. Happy birthday. You're welcome. I will be sending you this video and pinging you about 400 times later. Here is the first 2 pots, actually, should I say. This is a string of 2 here, and we'll see if that Princess Yacht hasn't gone through it. Why is there a rope on the surface? That's not coming off my pots, is it? If so, that is not good, and I will be bringing lead line out. Right guys, First pot, here it is. See what we got. Put that on the front so I don't stand on it. Up it comes. This won't be the rope that I've seen on the surface, because this is all leaded here. Up comes the pot. Here it is. Right, first pot, here we go. Empty, no surprise. No surprise there, that's going to need a bit of a repair. I did not bring the stuff out to repair this pot. I'll have to bring more out with me next time, because that's priorities. I want to repair the one with the bigger hole in it first, because that will still hold some stuff, at least. I think it was my rope on the surface. Put them away to the second pot. So the single pot that I've got word of being somewhere along here is the third one off this string, because they were all strings of 3 originally. There is lead in this. This is all leaded rope anyway. Can't have this on the surface. I've got all leaded back lines. I've just remembered. It's weird. Right, here's a pot. Ready? Here's a pot. When I said it the first time, I meant that's the weight of the pot coming off the bottom. Oh, lobber. Big one. Just one lobster. He's a keeper, definitely. And check for notches and eggs. And a small crab. Okay, I'm never standing up there again. That is not a keeper, it's only got 1 claw, for fuck's sake. It's fine. Crab. That's only got half his claw. This guy's only got 1 claw, so I'll let him go back. No notches, but it's not worth anything to me. I'd rather it grow a claw and live a bit longer. First lobster gone of the day. I'm going to roll off the rocks a tiny bit and shoot these back, keeping my head 1 to bring stuff out to repair. Gonna put them back where they were. There's not really much I can do with them. Right, there goes the first pot, and I'm going to shoot them the same way they were. They're not baited, so I couldn't get any bait. I was supposed to go yesterday, but I had to go down to St Austell and pick up a spear gun instead. Otherwise I would have picked up bait. Yeah, and all I got in my freezer is some squid, which I'm probably going to use for my fish tank. Hopefully I can pull up some fish for bait. Although it would be nice to catch a bass. I'm just gonna row this boy out. It is shallow as shit here. So I'm moving on to the pot that needs repairs now. and then I'll probably take my gloves off. That'll probably be easier to repair it. Obviously I'm not pulling it without gloves on. I like my hands being beautiful as such. Right, pot there. Let's get onto it. It all feels heavy. Sorry if there's a huge glare. There's something big and bright up there called the sun that I can't really control. Hopefully won't be too much of a glare on the next one. I should be in the shade. Just off my bow, about 30 foot. Let's put my other glove on and work this shit out. I'm gonna have to row back in there to shoot this string. Oh, it doesn't go in there because it goes in over there. That would make sense. Right. Let's row to where I'm shooting this string. To kick that pot that way a bit. Yesterday I was absolutely knackered. After school. And it wasn't even fun. Last day and it was well boring. Speech in English and I didn't do it, and the teacher said she'd email me dad. I haven't heard anything of it. I've just ratted myself in. The only way to delete that is to delete this entire clip, and too much footage on it to delete that. Moving at a somewhat decent pace. You got an RNLI flag up. Gotta love the RNLI. That one will go down straight. There is actually a bit of bar missing out of the thing. I've just found out. Either that or the bar's just snapped, which is more likely. Sort of tossing these a bit, giving them a little flick. Like I said, I'm out here spearfishing tomorrow, so I'm going to look for good ground. I do know the bay very, very well, but still obviously gonna look for good ground and look for octopus, because I want to eat an octopus. Oh, what am I doing? Right, let's get cleaning. I don't have the big white bucket out there. Cable tie didn't give in with the pipefish. Oh no, it did. Bit of weed there. Just get it all out. It's a Huggins boat, isn't it? It is. It's one that Sean's was towing in. You alright? I'll probably put them Saturday. See ya. Where's he going? Over to the princesses, is it? What's exactly her? Was exactly who I thought it was. Make sure that crab goes back. Right, everybody. You can see me right there. That is it for today. Bit of silence while I clean. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now. Quite comfy with the pot going here, so get rid of all those. I'm going to put them all in the front of my boat, and then I'll bin them when I get back in on the beach. I'll leave a bit of a tag on them. Probably not the best thing to do, move a pot with a knife in my hand, but it's too late. Just 'cause I don't want to litter on throwing them in the front. Can someone please do a count of how many cable ties I used, if you see this? Because I don't remember, to put it simply. Right, knife away, I'll just chuck it back here. Got no issues with it going there. That is a pot, well repaired. Let's just take one more look at that. Look at that. Closed on the sides. So if they do go in the bottom, they'll sit there. It might be a bit difficult to get them out. If I come across that issue, I will address it. That one might be an issue there. We'll find out. That was not a good idea. There we go. When a pot goes in, I've probably already said this like 5 times. Oh, actually went in a quite a good spot. When a pot goes in, it sinks the way it goes in. So if it goes in one end first, it sinks one end first, the same end. So when I throw my pots over, if it goes in upside down or something, I'll always quickly stop the rope, and that will hopefully jolt it back into the right way up. Or even if I'm not super sure, I do that, and then if it's not the right way up, it hopefully will be. I mean, I can never be 100% that it's the right way up, but you just gotta hope. That's probably a bit close into the rocks. It's fine, the rope should sink, unless it comes up really windy, it should be fine. Not being funny. I don't think it's forecast to come up windy. I don't know what that is over there. It's like a little orange thing. Looks well boring, being sat there doing nothing. I can't do it. When I go out on the boat, it'll be like when we used to come out into Cornwall Bay before, obviously it's up in the yard. I will actually, I tell you what guys, I would do a video on the May Queen, which is obviously my other boat, next, hopefully. That'll be the next video, hopefully. You might get some clips of me spearfishing tomorrow. I'll keep my phone in the waterproof case, and if I can use it through it, yeah, you'll get some spearfishing clips. My phone is waterproof, it's the iPhone 16, but I don't know if I really trust it. It's obviously waterproof, but trust it as in, I don't want to risk it putting it in salt water, not being funny. What is that? Is it like a diver? Because if it is, it's quite small. Ah, I've missed it. It's gone under the front of my boat. It will pop up that side. Right. It didn't pop up that side because I turned and went away from it. Right. Let's see what this string gives us. This one's out a bit deeper. Maybe an octopus, bro. Can't bring it from your pots. Sound effects for added realism. If I'm not going to be able to grab the rope in between the buoy and the can, I will just grab the can or the buoy, but when I can grab the rope it's easier to get the rope than a buoy or a can. So what am I waffling about? That's why I'm so good at geography, because I can just waffle about random stuff and then not even know what I've said 20 minutes later. This better not be two coming off at the same time. If it feels too heavy, not being funny, if it feels really heavy, I ain't pulling it. Oh no, it's just one. It's just a heavy pot, really, this end one. I don't know if you guys have noticed, the end ones are about that much bigger than the middle and the last pot, like the first pot I mean, because if like a little kayaker was coming along to pull me gear and they're pulling up a 50 kilo when it's wet pot, oh, it's something in there. Both small, but it's life. Both tiny. Well, one of them's tiny. One of them's just small, but don't know if you guys seen him go for me there, but sorry. Female brownie. Squid eggs. Something in that one, see it? It's pretty sick. Best way, easiest way to do up the bands, I find, is to get the pot to do that little bit of first stretch for you by pushing it. This next pot comes up pretty quick, and then I've got about too much rope, to put it simply, in between the next pot and the pot after. I'm pretty sure there's about 300 odd foot in between them. So, yeah. Good fun pulling it, isn't it? Anyway. Just pulling slow. Is that the one that needs... Nope. There's one in there, I think, that needs the them things doing on it. I think they've just over time broken down. It's nothing unusual, everything breaks over time. if it was unusual, I wouldn't be prepared for it to happen. And I would be really surprised, but see what I mean by these pots are quite close, so if it's a huge tide, there's a small little chance that if deep enough, they come up at the same time. Nothing keeping in it, little small. So when I have someone out on the boat with me, this pot, I always actually have someone pulling, and unless it's like my 6-year-old cousin, I'd have probably me or whoever I got out pulling the pot, and whoever I've got out with me, or me sorting the one that's just come up. Normally, should have showed you guys that one. That's chill, it was going for my hand anyway. Empty, otherwise. Wonder where my lobsters have been going, blah blah blah, I already know. Someone's getting a lot of shout outs today. What the f? It's like stringy seaweed. Oh, there's a crab in there. God, those spider crabs are spiky. Straight through my glove. Just did gardening on the weekend. The fawns didn't even go for it. Dog whelks, I'm supposed to... Right. Throw all of those dog whelks out. Dog whelks out. Next lot of whelks I've come up though, I will keep for my tank because they clean it. Which I was only told that the other day, otherwise I would have just taken them in. I'm sort of learning as I go along. I had a crab in there and I thought it died, and I'm like, why has that died? Trying to work it out, and then I look in there today and it's actually just okay guys, third pot of the day. Let's bring it up. Feels light, there we go. It's in the weed. Bit of weed on it. Right. Empty, big hole on the bottom. Let's get this one repaired. Right. I'm going to take out that bit of metal. Gloves coming off. Right. It's gonna have to be like that across the bottom. Cable ties. Cable ties save lives, guys. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put all of the cable ties on. I'm going to put this one on and then move. Just going to row off the rocks a bit, let myself drift, and then I'll row back in. I could put this one out a bit deeper. Pull myself off the rocks a bit. Let me put a guide in on this top corner. Right, I do have an extra mesh there. So, this one. It's tight down. There's a lot more than less than I thought. Which end is the door? Door is this side. That's fine, I can go through the door. I'll flip the pot up when I need to. Right. Let's think about how we do this. Let's go through there. Should watch snips out. I'm just gonna have to cut them with my knife, but leaves them a tiny bit sharp, but it's okay. It's only gonna be me pulling my pots in a perfect world. Probably there's other people doing them, but right. This bar's a bit bent. Let's go through this rubber. There we go. Look at that. It's coming together now. Right. Put one more on this side. So we go there. You may think I'm using a lot of cable ties, but I want this to be nice and secure. I do have twine on me, but I'm not sure how well the twine would work, especially with an amateur like me. So I'm going to cable tie it down there, and then I might just cut it off. That one isn't going to be a very good one to cable tie down, is it? Right, if we go through this bit of rubber. If you guys wonder what the rubber on the pots is, it's for when they're like bouncing on the rocks and stuff, stop them from getting damaged. I'm just using my knife to pull my cable tie out of a hole. Probably not the best way to do it, but okay. This is probably really boring, but tough you watching it. The reality is pots need to be repaired. A lot of fishermen, when a pot is in this sort of condition, just bring the pot in and replace it and then fix it over the winter or something. But I don't have enough gear. Actually, I do have enough gear to do that, but it's so much easier for me to just do it out here while I'm out here, pretty much. Haven't been closing my escape hatches. Oh well, that's a shame. One more there. It's quite loose. There's something up in the woods. I can hear an old diesel engine coming from the woods. Right. It's exactly what I wanted to happen. Just get my hands all dirty and stuff. I probably should have at least held a glove in my hand when I did that. Right. I'm trying to think what's the best way to do this. This isn't as easy as it looks. Actually, it's quite easy, but it's just the deciding part to decide which parts you cable tie and which parts you leave open and not cable tie. Right, none of those are going to work if I cable tie them. Let me open the door. Lovely. I'm not. I'm opening that door. Yeah, I'll be honest. Those fucking idiots on the Princess Yachts got a shit taste in music. I, on Facebook, have an account called DJ IDFK, which obviously means I don't fucking know. Go follow that, and you can hear some actually good music. I was going to play a record a day. I did a couple, and I just stopped. I don't know why I stopped. I did like 4. There's definitely a diesel engine in the woods, and now it's got me curious on what it is. One that, and I'll call that a day. Right, I'm going to drop this back similar place to where it was, because there's a fishing spot there. Yeah, people cast it and drag it up where it is here. Right, so I'm going to put the glove back on and cause some trouble. I'm joking. Put the glove back on and row back over there, cut cable ties off, drop it. Research this when I get home, because it's just come over the top of my head. Are all lobsters, say like the pincer, is it always on the left or the right, and the crusher always on the other one, or is it like switched? Because I don't know, I seem to think that most of the ones I've had are always on the same side, and it's just come over the top of my head. I don't know why I think that. Right, that's better. Yeah, I started filming upside down because smart person I am. Anyways, yeah. This is the final string. I haven't been doing something that I should have been for the rest of them, but I'll do it on this string because I've just been reminded. I have a little pipe fish sort of thing go in me fish tank.
I'm looking to see how long your string is, because we always see where the pots are. I'm always never quite sure how far away to put the anchor.
Oh, they go quite far. They're normally running that way.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah, so as long as you're like 30 foot either side of them, you shouldn't catch them in your anchor. But
okay, super. I'm always worried. So, right.
But yeah, my boys are always on the outside of the string as well.
Okay.
I think the pot for that one is about 60 foot in front of that boat.
So they're always down.
Yeah, they're always north-south.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had issues with people pulling it up before, so I thought if I keep them all going the same way and it's obvious. Yeah. No worries. Yeah, I've only ever had one person complain about me having too many pots in here. I had 15. Yeah, I had 15 boys in here. But yeah, no, I never really have issues. Sometimes, but.
I was watching that YouTube fish locker. He gets down in Palmer this week. He gets loads of octopus.
I haven't seen any octopus. I have a mate who gets them out in the middle of the bay, but it's a bit out of my reach without an engine. I could do it, but when the weather comes up, I'm sheltered in here, but not out there.
Yeah, sure. Last thing you want is bloody octopus, though, because apparently if you watch that YouTube, then they lobsters.
Yeah, I'm on YouTube. If you wanna, yeah, Forgotten Corner Fish and Crab.
Sorry?
Forgotten Corner Fish and Crab.
Okay.
It's down there somewhere.
Okay.
I'm on Facebook and Instagram as well. I'm filming at the minute, so you might see yourself in a video. No worries. Gotta give myself the shout outs. Not gonna say it to people. Well, that is one guy I don't like to talk about, the fish locker. He's a bit. He's rather up himself. And that's another octopus that's been in there, baits there. Because I emptied the pot fully last week. So it's just a tail, hollowed out. That's what the octopus do to the things. Right, let's close them off. Stop these octopus from getting out. So you gotta, like I said, I've only ever had one guy complain, and I had 15 boys in the bay, and I don't care what he says. I've never seen him since, never seen him before it. Says he's here every week. I'm gonna go this way. Should probably be easier without the gloves on, but it's tough. Sure it's tight. If it's not tight, it's not allowed. As the shawarma guy on TikTok says. The Canada one. Don't know what he's called, but there's a Pepsi guy, that guy. Right. Could have done with a bit longer cable ties, but too much water in my boat to do that. I felt it tipping quite a bit then. Most of this boat's ever tipped, actually. It's never really been a rolly boat as such. Maybe it's worth going for I'm going to go for one across there as well. Basically, it's legal to do now as well. It's been found, obviously octopus are invasive species, so they want them gone, but it's been found that they are getting out through the escape hatches. So IFCA, I'm pretty sure, I hope they have, otherwise I'm going to be in a shit ton of trouble, have made it legal to either completely take your escape hatches out or close them off. So so obviously me participating in the closing of the escape hatches, because I want to participate in the octopus fishery, pretty much. Because octopus are where it's at the minute. To that guy over there in the yacht, I'd never say it to your face, I'd say it to his, but when people talk to me about fishing I don't like, I kinda don't say much as such. I don't know if you noticed, I was a bit iffy on what I said, but meh, who cares? You only live once, eh? Well, I was the ferry's wake in it. Brittany ferry went out, came in earlier. It was one of the two, and I looked towards Plymouth and seen it over there, so it had to be in. I don't mind if it comes up over the side when I'm just pulling rope like this, but as soon as pot starts to come off the bottom, it comes up over the back. And I know it's about to start now. Ready? Here's the weight at the pot. With pulling pots, everyone, well not everyone, but a lot of people think it's just about raw strength, but I'm going to be honest, there's a lot of technique involved, because compared to most fishermen, I am not very strong at all. I mean, compared to some people my age, quite strong. Empty.